Hey everyone, Luminosity Cards here. Today we have another grade reveal, and we also have one card which they did not grade that I'll be showing at the very end. It is a bulk submission. It was 40 cards. We have 39 graded, 1 ungraded. I'll leave this right over here to the side, and let's get right into it. So I'm going to put all of these over here to the side. I'll start one by one. Also, still have some foster kittens. They've gotten even more friendly, so I would expect one to potentially jump up on the table. This card, very nice on the back. I see a little blemish at the top there. It looks like maybe a little bit of wear on the back of the card. We have a Reshiram GX. This is Sun and Moon era, so definitely a little bit older. Not always expected to have the highest quality from this old. I love the texture work on this. The lighting isn't great right now because it's very cloudy, but you can see all those triangles. It goes all the way across the card. It's gorgeous. This card got a PSA 9. Now, the centering on it looks really good to me, but I do see on the top back here, it looks like there's maybe a little something that's on the slab, but it looks like right there may be like a little indent or something. Who knows? This card, really clean, unfortunately. Start of our 9 pile. Next up, we have another English back. Also very clean. I don't see any whitening. Boom. Lucario V-Star. Love this card. I think it looks beautiful. Just all the texture work, especially for an ETB promo. Man, it undervalued to me, but also plenty of Crown Zenith ETBs out there. Plenty of this graded in a 10. This one got a 10. Awesome. This card going for around $9 right now, and a 10 is about 85. So this will be the start of our 10 pile. Next up, another nice English back. Now, all of this was bulk, which at the time cost $20. I sent it in before the price hike. Unfortunately, I had a giant stack waiting for me to send in after the price hike. I just couldn't get to it. And so here we have Espeon and Deoxys. This card I sent in not expecting it to get a 10. As you can see, the centering on it, not perfect. But I was like, if it gets a 10, awesome. There's also apparently a little ding right up there at the top. This card got a 9. Happy with it. It's still worth about $70 more than what I paid for it in a 9. So this is one of those that goes in the 9 pile, but I'm happy about it going in the 9 pile. Another English bag here. This thing has a little white speck down there. Interesting. That might just be some dust on the card that got stuck to it. Ooh, Pikachu VMAX, Lost Origins, or Lost Origin. I love these gold and black cards. These monochromes, just like the new Reshiram, Zekrom, and Victini, I think they did them well back in the day. They don't have that like cool texture work, but they're still cool looking cards. This Pikachu got a 9. And looking at it, I wasn't sure why it got a 9. I was like, this card looks pretty clean. It looks like down in this bottom corner right here, if the light will highlight it correctly, you can see there's a little ding right there where it looks like the edge of the texture's lifted up a little bit, and that little white smudge right there. So maybe that's why this got a 9. So far, not a great start, but plenty more to go. We have here another English back. I don't see anything wrong with the back at a first glance. It is a Scizor GX, Sun and Moon borders, so again, notoriously difficult to grade these in 10s. I don't see anything else wrong with the front, and I didn't when I sent it in either. This card got a 9. Unfortunate. I'm thinking maybe because it's slightly canted, it looks OC, or maybe the edges are just like slightly off center from where it needs to be. Another rough start. Oh well, we'll move on. Another English back. You guys see anything wrong with it? I'm not seeing any flaws so far. On the front, Kyurem VMAX. Sorry about the wind if you can hear that too. It is whipping today. These rainbow cards, not common and not loved. This one especially, not that expensive. I think it was like only $7. and there are not that many of these in a 10, so if you want a grading play, this is a good one to go with. The bottom is a bit heavy, but they like VMAXs, so I sent it in, and it got a 10. Awesome. Glad to hear it, because this in a 9, not really worth it to grade, but since it's cheaper, anything in that like $5 to $10 range, usually 20 bucks in a 9, so you get at least a little bit of your profit back. Unfortunately, they raised the price, so I'm considering sending more cards to CGC now. We have another very clean back. It's another Pikachu from Lost Origin. This one, I also see that little itty bitty corner bend down there. This one's smaller, it's not as noticeable. It doesn't show up when you just shine the light over it. And there's no white speck on the back, so hopefully it's got a 10. This one got a 10. Now I have seen all of these grades, but since I've been dealing with so many Pokemon cards recently, and this took a few weeks to get back to me, I don't remember all of them specifically. This is a nice clean back, not seeing anything wrong with it. We have Candela. Again, another rainbow rare that you just don't see all that often. I get tons of kids, tons of people master setting Pokemon Go coming to my table looking for these rainbow rares just because they don't exist. This Candela got a 10. They're not worth it to grade anymore because they're only like $30, $35 in a 10. And since pricing is 25 bucks per card, it just doesn't make sense to. However, it used to. This card also looks very nice on the back. It's a Noivern V. The top edge is a little ruffled on this card. Like, there's a little bit of texture imperfection. But this is one of those where it was within centering, and I just felt, it's worth a shot. It's also such a cool card. Evolving Skies knocked it out of the park. This guy got a 10. Awesome. This is a huge win. That card, probably $60, $70 and around $200 in a 10, so a good $100 of profit there. We have here another very clean back. Nothing wrong that I can see. Zeraora V-Star. This is one of my girlfriend's favorite Pokemon, this and Shinx. However, this card, she doesn't really understand. I think it's supposed to be a bunch of TVs in the background, like electricity, just all these different electrical objects, and Zeraora is being a big conductor. But we're here to look at the grade, and the grade is a 10. Love to see it. This is another one of those cards that it's not worth it to grade a 9 because the card is like $20 to $30. So if it gets a 9, you lose money. In a 10 though, definitely worth it. And the texture on it is gorgeous. Japanese back, looks good. I don't see anything. Usually don't with these. It is a Boss Coffee. This one I remember I bought 2 of them sealed from one of the vendors next to me at a small show at a brewery. I was like, these cards look sick. They're limited promos. I'm just going to buy 2 and grade them. This guy got a 10. They're only worth like $50, $60 in a 10. But since I only paid $15 for it sealed, and I paid $20 to grade it, it's 35 bucks. Maybe I make $10 on it. Maybe I just keep it. Another Japanese card here. And we have another Boss Coffee. This one, also a really cool card. Oh, hello, Miles. Sorry, the cats have come to inspect. Since we've been fostering for a little bit, they've gotten much more friendly. And Miles needs people attention. He loves to be around people. So we have a 10 on the Boss Coffee. All right, Miles, buddy. Not right now. Set him down on his little bed next to me. He's probably gonna hop back up here at some point though. He just loves to be on you. Yep, he already is. We have another clean back here. This is a Snover. So Mega Evolutions and onwards, the IRs always have really good whitening on the corners. And so typically, if the centering's good, you can send it in pretty consistently. This one got a 10. Awesome. Sorry for the cat inspection. He's just doing his job. All right, buddy. And you can hear Donut laying down there with her little bell. Since she's so small, we use she came with it on as a little collar, and we keep it just so we know where she is if she goes hiding or something. We have a clean back, Gothitelle. This card dropped significantly in price. It's a cool IR, and it is a promo, so someday it'll be worth a lot more, but right now it's only like $2. And a 10, it's only like $30. And a 9, you're losing like 15 bucks. So I really hope I got a 10. I got a 10. Nice. I've graded 2 or 3 of them. One of them got a 9, but it was really early on. The other 2 got 10s. This guy, clean back, no dents, no creases. Ooh, Celebi V. This is a promo in Japanese and not one that I've seen very often. So when it came across my table or I saw it online, I don't remember where I got it. I was like, I really want one of these. This card got a 10. Sick card. Now our piles are looking a lot better. Alrighty, here we have Japanese back. Charmander. Man, 151 has been on a tear recently. This is being recorded right after all of the 151 cards jumped up in price. This guy got a 9. I'm not sure why. My only guess is that maybe it's the left to right at the top up here. But even still, this card in a 9, it's probably worth more now than it was when I sent to grade it. Just because 151 has jumped in price. Right here we've got some more stuff on the slab. Clean back, no whitening. Radiant Steelix. So these Radiant cards I've noticed, the centering on them can always be a little bit iffy. It's got like a somewhat of a cant to it. This guy got a 9. Thankfully, because this card is so cheap, it's only $2 raw, sending it into grade for 20 bucks. It's about $11 in a 10. So I'm losing maybe 9 bucks, maybe 11, somewhere in that range. But it's worth the risk because it's worth about $50, $60 in a 10. So if you're more accurate than not, you'll do fine. This card, I'm seeing a little bend on the bottom left, but just on the corner there, typically you can get away with those. This is a Meltan from Temporal Forces. Not a super popular IR, but a cute one nonetheless. This guy got a 10. IR's just so hard to get 10s that when I see a really clean one, I send it into grade. We have here another Japanese back, very clean. There's maybe a tiny white speck up there. Typically you can get away with tiny white specks. We have a Lucia's Appeal. This card isn't cheap in Japanese. I'm pretty sure this is around a $60 card. This guy got a 10. 10 for this, I believe, is around the $200 range. So very worth it to get 10s in those. You'll see I grade a decent amount of Japanese trainers just because typically they're well worth it and Japanese print quality is good. So you just have to wait until you find someone that agrees with you on the trainer centering, and sometimes it's a resubmit or 2, but usually it's worth it. All right, here we've got another clean back. Hello, Donut. Donut is attacking my leg. We have a Zamazenta Amazing Rare. I love these Amazing Rare cards. They each have their own rainbow pattern behind them with a cool texture. And they were so cheap for so long. It's shocking to me to see some of them up at like $5, $10. The Zamazenta got a 10. Very nice. Not too expensive. Somewhere between 30, 60 bucks, but still a sick card. Definitely one I wouldn't mind keeping or selling. Clean back, no whitening. We have a Rayquaza Amazing Rare, or Rayquaza. I think it's Rayquaza because of Quasar, but I don't know. You hear everything. And you see how the pattern in the background is slightly different. I just love how it looks like splattered paint behind it. It's really cool to me. This guy's worth a lot more in a 10. He is also a more expensive Amazing Rare. I think he's up in the range of like $10 to $15 now. And he got a 9. Dang. This one, it's probably the centering probably falls just outside of what it needs to be. I think it's because of this cant at the bottom. It's slightly slanted, so it's a little bit bigger up top here than it is down here. Probably that. Unfortunate. That one is a nice one to get in a 10, but not today. Here we have another clean back. No whitening. Very nice. Jirachi Amazing Rare. This is one of my favorite Jirachi cards just with how the paint swirls behind it. It really just... It's one of those half art expansions that it's so simple but cool. And then the energies, there's like a circular texture on the energies, or sometimes it's just painted the same way as these. And all the little embellishments down here. It's so cool. Anyways, this guy, I already have one in my PC in a 10. So if he gets a 10, I'm going to sell him. Jirachi got a 9. So whoever was grading these, and I think this is just PSA as a whole, they're more strict on centering now. This is a little canted, so you can see this bottom left down here is a bit thicker than the top left, and you can see it's thicker there than there. It's just tough to find those with perfect centering, and because of how strict PSA is right now, sometimes you take a gamble on them and it's not worth it. All right. Another very clean card. It looks like there's a little bit of a waxy texture on the top edge. Ooh, Mega Evolution's Ivysaur. I really should get the Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, and Venusaur in sequentials and grade them, because these grade really well. But who knows? I just haven't done that yet. I think it's a cool idea. This guy got a 10. Very nice. Again, Mega Illustration Rares, IRs, SIRs, even full RDXs. They're good quality. We got a clean back on this guy. Lieutenant Surge is a bargain. Texture's nothing like special on this, but I love the little comic book style. This guy got a 9. Very unfortunate. I guarantee this card has dropped in price to the point that even just the raw card or it in a 9 is less than what raw is worth when I bought it. Unfortunate, but you take some losses with your wins. A clean back. We have Lily's Determination. I have sent 5 of these in. I hadn't got a 10 yet. And I still haven't. I don't know what it is. Because this to me looks well centered enough. Like, there's no whitening. It looks well centered enough. If you can see what's wrong with it, it's probably the left to right centering right up here. But if you see anything glaringly obvious, let me know. I've struggled with this card. Still, very playable. Very cute card. Always does well. Just throwing 20 bucks down the drain sometimes with it. Good card, no whitening. Durant. Me and my girlfriend, we just call him Kevin. Kevin got a 10. Very nice. All the Kevins will just keep on walking. Those Surging Sparks SIRs I don't think are super easy to get 10s in either. I don't remember though. I haven't graded many. Hey, quit biting that. Biting the strings on a sleeping bag. Looks good. Hilda. Full art Hilda. Definitely not worth it to grade if he gets a 9. But again, these trainers look clean. It's just maybe a little bottom heavy. I got a 9. Trainers, man, I'm starting to develop a real love-hate relationship with them. That Lucia's Appeal got a 10, that makes up for the losses on these, but like, I'm down bad on them right now. Good card. Don't see anything wrong with it. Ghastly. Love this card. You see the Ghastly, you see the Haunters, you see the Gengar, and there's the little Meowth back here, just peeking out. Terrifying. It's such a good card. This one got a 10. Good quality on Japanese, and, you know, great art. Who doesn't want it? Good back? Yeah. At some point I'm going to stop showing these backs, because they're all just pretty good. Cynthia's Ambition. This guy got a 10. One of my friends actually messaged me. They said they wanted this. It's such a good artwork, and the texture on it because of Galarian Gallery, I mean, I think it adds to the card. So that one's probably going to my friend. If you see any cards you like and are interested in, I'm recording this right before a card show because I'm crazy busy and don't have a lot of time to work through these. The back is actually pretty bottom heavy, but do note, the back centering only has to be 75-25. This is within 75-25. So this is within the range of a 9, or a 10, sorry. And the front here, the bottom's a little thick, but the left to right is good. So we've got on our rainbow rare Chonkachu, a 9. Makes sense, the bottom is pretty thick. There's no texture issues. I feel like if I sent this to CGC, it's getting a 9.5 or a Gem Mint 10, because the only thing is the centering is very on the border. Unfortunate, but you take risks. If it got a 10, it would make up for grading 3 or 4 of them. Right here, we have a clean back. We have Phoebe. This is from Battle Styles, so a bit earlier of a trainer. Surprisingly in just as good a condition. I know I picked this up at a card show. People don't usually grade trainers because they're so hard to. If this one gets a 9, I'm going to lose it. It got a 10, thank goodness. That one is also worth a bit. It's like $60, maybe $50 range. But it's very cheap. And it's a cute card. So we have a Japanese back. It is Sleepy Snorlax. This is just a card that I thought was way too cute not to get graded. Like, this is one of those that somebody would want as a little art piece. It's a great card. You put it up on the wall. It's adorable to look at. It got a Gem Mint 10. We love it. It's a, I think, $2 or $3 card. It's like $30, $40 in a 10, which at the time, it was worth it to grade. I was extremely confident it would 10. Japanese, good quality. Ooh, Dialga V-Star. Another very big card. These gold gods, you hope they do well. This one, I don't see anything too wrong with it. The left to right down here isn't great. It looks borderline. It got a 9. So there's 2 big cards that got 9s, unfortunately, but honestly, not surprised. Were I more confident, I probably would have sent it at a higher tier and gotten it back sooner, so that way I could either, well, probably sell it sooner because I have a set of these already. Chi-Yu. No, that's not me saying you smell bad. That's me saying the Pokemon's name. I always thought it was an interesting name. But he's just a little goldfish. And the texture on these Japanese cards, oh my gosh. Look at how that light shines down on him. It's a gorgeous card. This is one that I kind of want to keep for myself. It got a 10. I kind of expected it to. It's a Japanese card, SIR. It's gorgeous. Let's see here. Boom, 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 boom. Corner's good. The front, Rayquaza VMAX. I cannot stop grading these Rayquaza VMAXs. They're worth like $70, $80 in a 10. They cost anywhere from $5 to $15. So you grade it. If it gets a 10, you made 20, 30 bucks. And VMAXs have such good, consistent quality. If you have any in your closet, go find them, grade them. You got a 10. Let's see how many more Rayquaza VMAXs we have. Ooh, hold up. What's that right there? There's a big old crease right through the middle of the card. Why would I grade this? There's a big old crease through it. Ah, because it is a nice copy of a Giratina EX that it looks like somebody accidentally just bent in half. It was not me. I bought it this way. I bought it damaged. And this card in a 1 or in a 3 have sold recently for much more than the damage price. The damage price was around 30 bucks. 1 and a 3 each sold for around $100. So I was like, hey, let's get it graded. It's a really cool art. This one got a 2. I'm shocked that this card got a 2. I mean, granted, it is a full crease all the way through, but I have seen some 2s that look destroyed. And this card on the back, I mean, this thing is like LP with a big old crease through it. So, interesting. Probably still worth $100 though. So, I will end up selling that eventually. If I don't, cool. I'm in $50 for a cool card with a fun story. We have a clean back. Mew VMAX. Monochrome. The gold and black of this has a little bit of pink to accentuate, and I like how they did that. I think the Pikachu had a little bit of yellow, but it blends in really well. This guy got a 10. Absolutely awesome. I love those monochromes. When they get cheaper again, because people aren't paying attention to them, because they will at some point, I'm going to buy a full set of them. This card, clean back. Ooh, another Pikachu VMAX. You got a 10. Sweet. Our 10 pile is going off the screen now, so I'm going to move it down here. But we only have 2 cards left. This one and our mystery ungraded card. We have a beat and clean Alakazam V. Alakazam V full art. It's a cool card. Like, not gonna lie, this is one of those full arts that absolutely mogs old full arts. It does what the Giratina did, but with a better holo. It also has texture. Like, imagine Giratina in this full art style. That exists, and it looks cool. But this one's just older. I don't know. I like this style. I like the holo, how it shines. He got a 10. Awesome. So, we have a fair number of 9s. 1, 2. And then probably about twice as many 10s as 9s. I'm happy with that. This is not one of my best submissions. Typically, I shoot for a 75% gem rate. This one was about 66%. And then we have one card that didn't get graded. And this one, I am surprised, but I think I located the reason why. This is a reverse holo legendary collection Magikarp. It says altered. And this thing is creased. Like, it's beat up. You can see there's a crease down here at the bottom left. There's a crease right up there in the top. I sent this in. There's a crease up here as well. I sent this in not expecting to get a good grade. In fact, I was hoping for a 1. And in looking this over, I was like, why would this come back altered? There's nothing wrong with it. Hell, the card even like has the humidity bend. And looking at the back, I think they marked it altered because there's a little like red piece of glitter indented into it. And I think it's literally just this piece of glitter that got indented into the card. Because look, you got a big old humidity crease up there. You've got a really, really rough edge. Another crease here, the crease in the middle. But I think solely because of this little piece of glitter. Let me see if I can get it off. I can get it off. It's gone. I think that's why they marked it as altered. So that's really annoying. If I send this card back in to get graded and it comes back non-altered, I mean, look at that big old scratch through him. Why would anyone alter this card? There's no Sharpie or anything on it. It's just an ugly Legendary Collection reverse holo. I don't know. If I send it in, it's going to take another 6 months to get back to me. I'm going to be in the drain 25 plus like shipping, so probably $26, $27 for it. I might just sell it raw. It's one of those that you should get these encapsulated just because they look cool and you don't want them to get absolutely destroyed so they don't exist by going through the wash or something. But with all this hassle, I mean, why? Come on, PSA. Just take a fingernail to it and rub at the glitter. Anyways, that's today's grade reveal. Thank you so much for joining me. If you have anything that you're interested in, shoot me a message. These cards will not last. They will probably be sold in about 2 weeks. I'm going to upload this video the day of recording. So let me know, and I hope you enjoyed.